touched down in Texas and Oklahoma.
Take a look at this damage in hard-hit Seminole, Oklahoma, and that's where our Maria Villarreal is starting us off this morning. Good morning, Maria.
Hey, good morning, Michael. It was very eerie as we drove into Seminole. Here's why, because there is no electricity in this entire area. There are down power lines everywhere. And the only way you're able to see me right now is because there are emergency generators that are set up for local law enforcement to continue to patrol here. If you look right behind me, you can see the businesses took a huge hit. There is glass everywhere, debris all over the streets. Right now, we see a lot of cars damaged on the roadways, and local leaders are saying they cannot assess the true extent of this damage until the sun comes up later this morning.
This morning, widespread devastation in Oklahoma and Texas, with 8 reported tornadoes tearing apart the region. Violent twisters sprawling across the states overnight. One ripping through the city of Seminole and taking out much of its power. Officials reporting significant damage to structures, objects barely identifiable inside these demolished trailers. This school torn to pieces, roofs pulled off homes, trees uprooted, debris stretching across the streets. These buildings reduced to rubble.
There's a large path of damage. There are power lines down. There are reports of gas leaks, things like that. So there's a lot of things that we have to look over and check for.
Another tornado in Maud hitting a nearby farm. A similar scene in northeast Texas. 6 tornadoes reported in the state. Powerful winds pulling dirt and debris into this funnel cloud near Crowell.
Local law enforcement saying right now there are no reported deaths. However, they want to make sure to assess things later on this morning to give that 100%. As of right now, though, this will be extremely difficult for them because extreme weather is expected throughout the day. Michael?
All right, Maria, thank you so much.
All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, as always, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto YAHAWAH Ba'Hashem, YAHAWASHI Ba'Hashem, Rokakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, a great millstone, GMS would tell me this truth. Honors to the brethren and the Akim out there that is pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And the water YAHAWAH Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI for allowing me to come back with another lesson. And as you brothers see, it's just non-stop judgment out here. Non-stop judgment on Babylon. Okay? You got tornadoes hitting. All right? You got especially here in Arizona, you got a lot of wildfires breaking out, you know. All right. People just are getting jacked up here in America, all right? And this is when you see certain things such as tornadoes and stuff like that, wildfires, you know, destroying homes, it really like neighborhoods, all that. That's all the judgment of Yahweh Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI, you know, because he is in control of all these things. When somebody dies, when somebody... You know, when somebody gets in a car accident, when tornadoes hit, when hurricanes hit, when earthquakes hit, all right, the one that is behind all of those, the one that is, you know, in control of those things is Yahweh Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI. And those things in which we see, those are the judgments of Yahweh Ba'Hashem YAHAWASHI. Okay. So with that being said, matter of fact, because you know this video's, you know, going off the tornadoes and stuff like that. Let me grab this. Nahum chapter 1 verse 3, it says, the Lord is slow to anger and great in power and will not at all quit the wicked. And that's right. That's why you wicked people are getting jacked up. The Most High is not going to quit you. He's not just going to let you get a pass. You know. All right. You will be, you will be held accountable to your actions, the things in which you people do. All right. And it says the Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm. And that's what we just saw. All right. When you look up the word whirlwind, it should say something, or should bring up tornadoes and stuff like that. Whirlwind.
Here's the definition of whirlwind: a column of air moving rapidly around and around in a cylindrical or funnel shape.
Yep. tornado, hurricane, typhoon, tropical storm. All right. So on Twister. Okay. That's what a whirlwind is. And the Most High, it says, the Lord hath his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. You see? So the Most High, he's in control of all these things. Those 8 tornadoes that were in Texas, if I'm not mistaken, or Oklahoma, those are the Most High was behind those things. And they said that there's no reported deaths yet. When tornadoes hit like that, it's very rare that people don't get touched. All right, because people in their houses, people ain't trying to go outside when tornadoes are happening. Most of the time they're all inside. With those tornadoes, it doesn't matter whether you're inside, outside, they're gonna rip through whatever comes in their path. So we'll see we'll see if there's any deaths. I doubt that there isn't, meaning I believe that there will be some, because the Most High, when he brings forth these whirlwinds, they come forth out of anger, okay? Because the Lord, he's angry, YAHAWASHI, he's angry, and particularly with the wicked, and with the wicked, he's angry with every day. Jeremiah 23 verse 19, behold, a whirlwind of the Lord is gone forth in fury, even a grievous whirlwind, it shall fall grievously upon the head of the wicked. That's right. Okay. The tornadoes, the hurricanes, all right, when the missiles hit, the wall of fire, that's going to come. All right, it's going to fall upon the head of the wicked. All right, who's the wicked? Esau, Edom. Okay, the wicked of our people in your other nations. It's going to fall upon you. It's really going to fall upon all they that are against Yahweh Shem Yahawashi. Because if you're not with them, you're against them. Okay. Jeremiah 30 and 23, it says, behold, the whirlwind of the Lord goeth forth with fury. And when you look at the word fury, it's anger. Okay. Extreme anger. And it says, a continuing whirlwind shall fall. It says, a continuing whirlwind, it shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked. See? It says, the fierce anger of the Lord shall not return until he hath done it, and until he hath performed the intent of his heart, and the latter days ye shall consider it. And we are living in these latter days. All right? The last days. Proverbs 10 and 25. As the whirlwind passeth, so is the... Wow. It says, as the whirlwind passeth, so is the wicked no more, but the righteous is an everlasting foundation. You see? So the wicked soon is going to be no more, because we're in the process of the wicked being taken out. The wicked being, put out. The candle of the wicked being put out. Okay? I'll grab one more precept through the spirit and I'll wrap up. Proverbs, what's that, 1 and 27, I want to say. Start at 24. Because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded. But ye have sat at naught on my counsel and were none of my reproof. I also will laugh at your calamity, and I will mock when your fear cometh. When your fear cometh as a desolation, and your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. See? And that's what happens when stuff like this happens. Our people get, they get shook, and then that's when they want to call upon the Most High. But you see, that's the only time our people want to call upon the Lord, when they're in trouble, when they're in distress. It don't matter. And if they ain't going through nothing, that's the Most High is the last thing on their mind. That's why the Most High, when you call upon him, he don't answer you, man. All right. And that's how it's going to be in these last coming up days, you know. See, these evils going to come upon you, but when these evils come upon you, you won't be able to escape it, and nor will you be answered. Because the Most High, he's calling through us, but guess what? You refuse. So therefore, you refuse him, he's going to refuse you. You deny him, he's going to deny you. All right? So with that, brothers, you know, I'm gonna end it there through the Spirit. Just a quick little lesson, you know, that, you know, I woke up and I saw the judgment hit. And I, you know, just right there alone, that was a lesson for me. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying, exhorting, and comforting. As always, I want to give all praises to Yahawah, Ba'ashem, YAHAWASHI, Ba'ashem, YAHAWAH, double honors to the apostles and unto the elders, a great millstone, GMS, who taught me this truth. Honors to the brethren and the Akim out there has been pushing out this truth with all sincerity and in faith. And to Wadi Al Bashim Al Shai for allowing me to come back with another lesson, and it's on to the next one, brother. Shalom.